I'm not really sure what I'm trying to say. It's 10:58 a.m. Monday, November 11th, 2024. I think there's like a couple minutes until Hassan Piker comes online. I've been watching him since like September or something. Like the whole day of him talking. I could, yeah, it would be better for me personally if I could play him and then have my own thing responding to the things he's saying. Like, I do like 90% of what he says, but being like this passive backseat driver, and then like I'm not having a life of my own and doing my own thing and communicating my own ideas, and like I'm just watching him do stuff. I mean, I could effectively do, like, I mean, I can talk for 10 hours about topics. Especially if I have, like, an easier way to show you videos and stuff. I'm just, like, I mean, I don't think everybody can do that. That's, like, its own thing. Like, wouldn't have 10 hours of stuff to say. And then go over, like, the news and whatever. I've lost a little bit of energy because it's just, like, I'm alone. That's part of why I like to watch him, because I don't feel so alone. He gives a shit, like, at least to the same intensity level. I think he comes on at, like, 11. Otherwise, it's like, am I gonna try to eat again? I just bought this yesterday, and I've eaten like this much relish. Okay, that's not, yeah, just from the standpoint of I'm poor, I'm on food stamps, and like I've been poor my whole life. I don't consider that, like, I just caught myself, like, people, oh, poor you. No, that's not what I mean when I say I'm poor. It's like just a designated social class that I've been in my whole life. It's like an identity thing. I'm poor. And anyway, this food is supposed to last at least, like, bare minimum, like 5 or 6 days. And at that rate, that's gonna be like 2, maybe 4 days. I don't know. If I eat the same amount today, tomorrow, then there's another jar in the fridge. I just need the food to last longer. And then I bought saltine crackers, and I got 2 like, I ordered 2 packs and I only got 1, which dramatically cuts how much food I have. That was just an accident, I guess. It's okay. I wouldn't be able to survive if they didn't deliver food at all. Yes, I'm not trying to complain too much, because I can't leave the fucking house. But, like, it's crackers, relish, mustard, and cheese. And if I go through the cheese too fast, I'm really screwed. Like, the cheese is the protein. I'm a vegetarian. I'm not vegan because I love cheese. So, yeah. And, yeah, until they make a non-dairy cheese alternative that has a lot of protein, and isn't super stupid expensive, and you can buy a bunch of it at once. Yeah. Anyway, but that's been my food now for a little bit. Crackers, cheese, mustard, and like pickles of some kind. I think like 2 weeks, and then like for 2 weeks before that I was trying to eat chickpeas as a protein source. You just get all these fucking cans and stuff. Like, that's really the most annoying part. If I could every day, I'd have a giant fucking salad. Like, I can eat the whole 11-ounce container of salad in a sitting. Just leaves. Like, I like the spinach spring mix one. And you put like feta cheese, and if you get really fancy, like olives stuffed with garlic and some salad dressing. Like, I like Russian Catalina and ranch. Poppy seed can be good too, and they have like a really cheap poppy seed one. Yeah, but yeah, I'm just like eating salad dressing at some point also. They have a really cheap bag of coleslaw that's only like $1.98 for 16 ounces of coleslaw. So it's just like chopped carrots, cabbage. But a lot of the time like this time looks like a good batch, but like you'll get like bad pieces in it a little more often than I would prefer. And it's not really the same as like the leafy greens. But yeah, I think I need some kind of vegetable. Like cucumbers. Yeah, my favorite. I love fucking cucumbers. So, but yeah, that's like it. And then for, 2 years, I was eating ramen, frozen veggies, cheese, and hot sauce every single day. Like, usually once a day. Just like, it was nice when I could eat it twice. Like, I had enough to eat twice. I feel like, yeah, like going through periods of hunger. I mean, I've gone like 10 days without having any food. That fucked up my body. And then getting like things that make you yell is, I think I'm like herniating stuff in my body on top of like this has been how to rip somebody apart from the inside, starve them, and then piss them off. And when they're trying to just defend themselves by like yelling "go away" or "stop," they like bust something in their fucking body. It's evil fucking shit. Soothe yourself. You have to comfort yourself somehow. Well, I can't masturbate just whenever because it feels like people are creeping on me. Watch something. Like what? Because I want to feel like I'm not wasting my time. So yeah, I'm going to watch Hassan Piker because at least then it feels like you're hanging out with a friend who also cares about the news. Like, that's as close as it gets. And he's name me another person I could watch that's like a leftist. He even says himself he's like the only one. Which is also weird, by the way. That he's the only one. I had friends from high school who should be like doing this. What the fuck? Yeah, play music. Well, yeah, I guess he's just not in the mood. How do you explain that? Like, I feel like I'm like married to music, but like right now, I don't want to talk to you. You'll have to like, yeah, I put something on and you get into it. You start cleaning up your room. That's good. It does like almost like work on a molecular level to like get me to do stuff. So maybe if I just put on, you know, a emo revival playlist or something, whatever. It's like the same. I've been listening to the same shit for such a long time. It's not shit. I love it. I know. I'm just like, yeah, I'm feeling like negative and aggressive, and I don't want to listen to like triggered by the feeling that you even like made this album somehow because of things I was like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, what is that stupid Oasis song say? Like, don't put your hands in the life of a rock and roll band, they'll throw it all away. So, I mean, yeah, where's the big help? Where's the Rock Against Trump CDs? Because there were like Rock Against Bush albums and shit. During 2020, it seemed like everyone disappeared. I don't know. Yeah, that's just a sci-fi shit. Like, they replaced everybody. That's why it's like all fucked up. They're just using AI to make songs. Like, My Chemical Romance came out with a song in 20, or the first time I heard it was in 2020, and it was exactly what it would sound like if an AI program had just stitched together pieces of their other songs, but like not even in like a really melodic way. And they were so good with melody. That's why I liked them. So yeah, it's like a robot MCR song. It was weird. Is it called The Five of Us Are Dying, which is also like a Twilight Zone reference? I think it might be. Maybe I should play it just to prove the point. I guess I'm having that feel like it's cool to like play music like during a Twilight Zone episode or the news or when Hassan Piker's talking or like over something that has no music. And then the music sort of brings out like new ways of thinking about what they're saying. And it's like makes it more dynamic to listen to people talk. But, you know, it's almost like a magic trick. When it hits, it hits. When it misses, you don't notice. Like, when it's creepy, it's like, oh, that's so creepy. And you just don't notice when it's like not relevant. Yeah, it says this song came out 8 years ago, but I only heard it in 2020. Oh, it was 11/11. I'm a humanist, so it's like everything needs to be science or it's bullshit. it's probably gonna mute the fucking audio, actually, so I need to stop playing it. It'll just mute the whole fucking part, and then you won't hear what it said anyway. Maybe just go to the lyrics page. In case it muted the fucking song. God, that's so annoying. No, we don't want anyone to hear our music. We want, like... That's bullshit. Skirt. Oh, come on. Is it not gonna work? It might not. Great. Stupid. Lyrics. Yeah, it's even weirder that it says it came out 8 fucking years ago, and I never heard of it at all. I've listened to everything they put out, except for your favorite weapon. I missed that bit for some reason. After all we've done to our faces and our fingers, you can remember you can hide from the grass, can cry, we'll listen by Gurney. Yeah, I mean, I guess I feel sad. I haven't sang in my own room for like a really long time. I usually like to just sing along. I wasn't trying to be in a band or some kind of professional person. I just enjoyed it. You know, of course, you're gonna ruin everything I fucking enjoy, right? I don't exist to make money for some fucking moron that can't do any, like, they strapped themselves to you like you're a horse and they were gonna ride on into town. Like, get the fuck off of me. Ugh. Violating feelings. Yeah, the world is run by people who don't actually do anything. They just find someone else who does stuff, and then they use them. Yeah, so whatever. I just don't have this. Yeah, I need cannabis. I bet if I had weed right now, of any form, an edible, RSO, a vape, I would feel like 1,000 times better. Probably start singing within like 30 minutes. And listening to music again. And it's like it took that out of my life. Just perpetually fucking exhausted and sad. Yeah, I have PTSD, anxiety, and depression. Weed fixed it. You ruined the weed shit, and I'm too poor to afford it, so now what? Go fuck yourselves. They're all stuck on some shit to get through the fucking day. They're just lying about it. Yeah, well, there's this song lyric like, it's like we weren't made for this world, but I wouldn't want to meet someone who was. I've been repeating that line since 2014. Yeah, I guess I need a break like anybody. I don't know what kind of psycho literally is like 24 hours a day, their entire life, with like quiet becomes a musical sound. Nature, like the rain falling, becomes a musical sound. You know, they can feel the music in a lot of shit. Yeah, and then you understand too then why it's even more destructive when somebody comes banging shit like on purpose to somebody who's gotten like really tuned into like sound in a like a nice way. They're fucking monsters. I mean, I'm just trying to like I don't feel sleepy right now. Usually I am like sleeping, I think. Because I've had like a bunch of fucking caffeine, like more than usual or whatever, like concentrated amount of caffeine. I took some naproxen. I feel like I want to eat again. Why does a thought about beer? I don't want to drink at all. I haven't drank for like 4 years. The last thing I ever bought was pineapple cider. And I drank it by myself in my room. It was miserable. That's the last thing I drank. And that was like once in 2020. I'm definitely a cannabis person. I couldn't care less about alcohol. They could fall off the face of the earth. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I bet that pisses a lot of people off who were fucking with me. Because a lot of people were mean to me when I worked at the fucking liquor store. Man, I don't care. I was never taking your booze away. Yeah, again, this idea, like, they don't like, because you're an atheist who's good without God. You were a feminist who didn't hate men. You're a pothead who, like, isn't a drunk. You just really fucking, like... Nice sound effect, dude. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, all of a sudden, there's a flyover thing. They said there was gonna be one for Veterans Day. But, like, what, right over your apartment? No, I bet that's some asshole with a speaker, and I'm sick of them. It's so fucking stupid. Yeah, I supported Measure 110 because I believe in the humanity of people and that decriminalizing shit would stop like a bunch of other nonsense. That didn't work out for anybody. They should have listened to Dr. Carl Hart more. I can't save you from your own shit. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it seemed like deliberate, designed public displays of chaos were also meant to like deter people from, and like even realizing that Measure 110 wasn't working out because there was no way to have people test whatever the fuck they were consuming too. But whatever, like, I can say that till I'm blue in the face. No one's listening to me. Yeah, what, some shit about drinking? I don't know. I don't give a fuck about drinking. Yeah, go enjoy yourself. I'm not taking it away from you. What else is there to say? They're mad because cannabis cuts into profits or something. Why don't you just invest in cannabis stuff, dumbass? Like... whatever. Yeah, even the fucking Marlboro bought a bunch of, like, cannabis fields, right? Like, they saw some shit coming, and they were preparing in case people stopped smoking. Yeah, but then there was the, like, no one wanted to buy Marlboro cannabis products. It like ruined it's like punk rock. And punks were poor. The idea of them selling out is different than like a pop band getting a contract. It doesn't really like go against their identity and everything they sing about. But a punk band, like a real punk band, it would kind of like make them hypocrites. So it's like the purest old-fashioned community or something, whatever you want to call it. Like, yeah, it would look weird to be so like excited that this a big fucking corporation that already had like a kind of a bad rep is gonna swoop in and fuck all these little guys because they can't produce stuff on the same level. Like you can't touch like how much more a big company would be able to do. And then the big company just goes and buys all the other ones and then keeps them the same name, and you don't know you don't realize it's all the same shit. Yeah, instead of like really discussing capitalist avenues, you're stuck having to like yell at garbage trucks, you know? I wonder why. Who had the money to like just, you know, whatever works. If they complain, kill them, like attitude. Yeah, what, everyone has to be in the service of God, government, military, or money. Or somebody's gonna like destroy you. But if you do something for one of those categories, they let you do shit. And government includes like public health crap, like, you know, you'll advocate for sobriety or something. Ugh. Like you get, if I were to draw what it feels like, I'm not saying that's what it is, you would draw like you in a room and then a weird little group of people gathered outside all the time and somebody that's like preaching to them, interpreting everything that you say, but like that's not what I said or what I meant. And they're just like acting like this weird little middleman asshole. And I don't know why anyone's listening to them. Or why they would come here to like gather in the first place. And yeah, it's just an emotional illustration of a feeling. I'm sure if I stuck my camera out the window right now, you think the street is empty, right? Like dead empty. Right? You hear a little engine drive away, like, motherfucker, dude. Well, what? I kind of want to go back to the Lucy thing really fast. Like, all those people, and the joke about people wearing tinfoil hats, and how it was impossible for them to just pull up this video of Lucille Ball talking about this, like, in therapy, or to a cop, or like they couldn't just look, Google this and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Like back in the day, they wouldn't be able to do that. And then you make this like joke out of their whole life. How many people like lived and died about like just the tinfoil hat thing? And that might have been the exact like logic they had They were picking up shit in their amalgam fillings. And no one would fucking listen to them. They designed it to make you seem crazy because, like, they were fucking with you. Why wouldn't people care more about the truth? Like, it's like you solved a mystery, even. There's nothing in it for you to be like... I mean, beyond... Because, I mean, I would think that the human instinct is like, I would rather know the truth than, like, keep playing into some mean lie that, like, just fucks people's life up. They weren't nuts. Yeah, what's in it for somebody to keep acting like you're crazy? Yeah, you can find out where a money rabbit hole goes or something. It has to be more than just ego. Like, they wanted to feel better than you, so they were like glad you seemed crazy because they wanted to feel better than you. They have to be getting paid to be like so fucking like bent. Yeah, without remorse, like their whole life, really. Yeah, there is a natural consequence to stupidity. I agree. And like eventually, you know, shit will happen to you or your friends, family, loved ones, kids, grandkids. And you let this shit happen to other people and didn't even try to like... When you were in a position of power, yeah, the cops, the doctors, the lawyers, the teachers, the therapists, the landlords, you had a position of power directly over people's lives and you fed into this bullshit about they're just nuts. Ever. If you did. If you did. Like, the world just becomes a worse and worse place. Everyone is special. What the ever-loving stupid... What a waste of fucking time trying to prove somebody's special or not. Everyone is special. Well, that's a whole other... Like, they're... Like, some religious extremists are trying to literally... As if they're trying to induce another Jesus or something. I was trying to get to that point earlier. Like, do these people get obsessed about pedophiles because, like, Mary was, like, 12 or 14 years old? Is that what's going on there? I mean, historically speaking, it's been documented multiple times that she was, like, not even, like, fully a teenager yet. Like, 16. She was, like, 14 or 12. And then the idea that she was raped. And I mean, if you would think to do this shit to anybody, like, go kill yourself. Like, before you, like, fuck over some kid. And yeah, that's a lot. But I mean, you weren't listening to me anyway. So the idea that, oh, they went and they killed themselves because she said so on TikTok. I mean, they had to be some level of stupid. They wanted somebody to blame for something they would do anyway, then. Because, like, what the fuck? I just don't have strong enough, like, words of what should happen to somebody, what they should do. Go eat ice cream. Sounds like a little too nice. Go get Taco Bell and go to the river and enjoy the sunshine. Go have a fucking life. Instead of whatever the fuck trying to disturbingly induce like some historical drama that's probably misrepresented in the first place. Yeah, it's just psycho. I mean, and what? because it feels like, why do you even know this stuff? I was like forced to. Because I have to make arguments against like fucking morons. How old was Mary, mother of Jesus? If, it isn't just like a regurgitated myth anyway. Mithras and all this stuff. Yeah, see? That Mary was a teenager. So what? They keep inducing like this mega religious war, looking for this like peacemaker, and then they like make some fucking kid have a baby. I hate this place. I mean, it's just like, if you're aware of this, you'd be like, maybe it would stop. Cause yeah, that's fucked up. Well, I'm supposed to argue that someone's entire religion is based around it. Like, at some point, you just want me to be like the worst kind of atheist. There's at least some idea that you can move into the future together if you develop this like round table mentality, and we get equal seating at a round table. There's no header, there's no footer. Yeah, some like Unitarian idea, but like as an atheist, I'm going to obviously speak from my point of view as an atheist. So I don't know, you have to develop a kind of like understanding of me. I'm not calling for your execution because you're like a moron or something. So don't do that to me because you think I'm like blasphemous. Yeah, I am a human. I believe in universal human rights. That's something positive that everybody benefits from in the entire world. Yeah, it's pretty much, you shouldn't be subjected to torture, rape, slavery, exile. You have a right to housing and education and food and clothes. And a justice system that isn't bullshit and corrupt. Not all laws are lawful. Slavery was legal. Like, there's some system of recourse. People aren't allowed to just fuck you over. Yeah, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It's in like 21 different religions worded in a different way. Yeah, and I mean, it does make like, I wouldn't do this to you, don't fucking do this to me. Yeah, it is like really simple. Why do I have to spend forever on this, like, what I consider like mythology? Yeah, just like Harry Potter means something to me, but you don't take it like literally. When I'm like, if I say that I'm like Hermione mixed with Luna Lovegood, you get what I mean. If you've seen the movies at all, like, you didn't even have to read the books, like, that you understand something deeper about me now. If I'm saying like I'm Hermione mixed with Luna, right? And like, that's what the shit, like, characters and stories and that's all. That's just to have like a deeper understanding, but it's not literal. Like, I was playing a mix of Shabuzi Let It Burn with Against Me Teenage Anarchist. I was like trying to make like a mashup with it or something. I think it goes together like really well. And I would play it and somebody would like burn incense or something that smelled like burning outside. Like they wanted to take it literally. I want to punch them in the fucking face. They're stupid. They're fucking stupid. That's who's ruining everything. Some fucking moron person. Yeah, what? Trying to fuck with you for their own goddamn agenda. What is that supposed to do? Make you scared of playing music? You're a fucking idiot. Yeah, you're not gonna be scared of poetry. How are you supposed to, like, explain? Like, you use exaggeration to explain a feeling. I've been saying, like, it's like emoting. I'm allowed to emote. I'm allowed to poetically express how I feel. It's a song. You're the psychopath. It's like the same fucking people since the 80s. They wanted you to be scared of video games and movies and music. Oh, all that bad stuff. Go hide under the rock you came from then, bitch. Get away from me. What, you killed my whole fucking generation? Isolated everybody? You're psychopaths. You're who needs therapy. What, they're scared of, like, if they're scared of against me, what are you scared of? Trans people? If they're scared of Shabuzi, what are you scared of? Black people? I mean, you guys are wasting my time with your, like, fucking bigotry bullshit. The future was intersectional and everybody's friends. Get the fuck away from me. Oh my god, I can, like, feel them, like, creeping under the skin of my life, and I hate them so much. Just morons with, like, stupid, hateful notions about people. They don't understand yeah, Trump just got elected again. So how many are there? There's no way that we're on the same page about anything and you elected that motherfucker. Yeah, the chaos vote. What the fuck is wrong with you? Because, I mean, either you're racist, sexist, you only cared about some money kickback that you got, or you thought it was like a chaos vote. Like, fuck it all, whatever. You just like to watch people, like, lose their mind. It never affects you personally, you don't care. What, they want you to bitch for 4 years instead? If Kamala had won, it would have felt like at least a better day. Not the day you wanted, but it's not like the worst day ever every day for the next 4 fucking years. Maybe he will go to jail. Though that seems like almost unlikely, and that's not supposed, right? Well, we didn't want jail. We wanted police reform and stuff, right? So no one's like really pushing for it to put him in a prison because we didn't really believe in the fucking prison system. So there's like a catch-22 or something. Yeah, that's what all these cops are like making fun of you. Because you would have ever been a leftist in support of like new ideas. They just saw it as a budget cut. I guess. Well, they've gotten not only did I pay my taxes when I had a fucking income, because I don't have an income now, but cannabis tax. They got so much fucking money, it went to the police. So you can't act like, I mean, I like help pay for you. Yeah, you're welcome. As you, like, let me fucking die or something. Or you're the ones fucking with me. Yeah, that's the worst shit ever. It's like the cops are fucking with you to be like, haha, there's nowhere to go and no one to call for help. You have to, like, come to grovel at the cops at some point for help, who were the ones fucking with you in the first place. Yeah, good cop, bad cop. You're a ping pong ball. Like, fuck this shit. Yeah, let me know when they make them stop doing the weird 5 times a night garbage. Like, someone notices that it's clearly, like, corrupt. Or whatever the fuck is going on anywhere around, for any vehicle, sound, whatever the fuck. That's, like, obviously corrupt. Let me know the hero that, like, made it stop before I fucking died or had some kind of medical issue. Yeah, when did they come on? Because it couldn't be somebody that's been here the whole time. They must be, like, a new person. Yeah, and I'm not... The idea that the cops are picking through the population for, like, girlfriends or something. That's part of what all of this was, like, picking you to have, like, a partner. That they also have, like, at least on a tab, like, it's their dog or something. So they can keep controlling the whole world. It's not like they're the best ones to do it. They just got the power and they won't let it go. Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't feel like this. If that wasn't, it would not feel like this. Yeah, everything, you just watch some documentary about Coin Intel Pro or whatever, and, like, you know, they were right in the 70s, and it's never stopped being, like, part of the fucking problem. There's a supremacy power structure issue. It just took a different vision. It's not, you're not going to just see white guys. I guess that's where it got confusing. And then you have that Nikki Giovanni, James Baldwin interview where they explain in detail this idea of, like, the white-minded person, and a cop has a white mind. Doesn't matter what color their skin is. It's a mentality. It's a way of, like... And so just use different fucking language then if everyone's going to be an asshole about it, but they're still right. There's some fucking mentality of, like, puritanical bullshit. The Asian, black, Native American, Indian, white, all the colors of the rainbow doesn't fucking matter. They've got some puritanical mindset. And they use that to be monsters. So they could be more hypocritical. Yeah, universal human rights isn't puritanical, it's accommodating. I guess if there's an opposite to the word puritanical, that you obviously is a good thing. Accommodating, somebody's like, you don't want tolerance. Tolerance just means you put up with people or something. Accommodating, it implies a level of care. That you make room. That you put in a ramp for somebody that's disabled. Like, you equalize things, and for the positive. Somebody's idea of equalizing things. Oh, if this sucks, it'll suck for everybody. That guy's an asshole. That's not, but accommodating means, like, a step up. a hand up. And what, they push you and push you and push you for you to say some shit like that is also, like, insane. It's 11:49. Oh, of course, I have a spam text. Yeah, so, I mean, people have IP addresses, phone numbers. There's a way to follow shit. So why would you fuck with anybody? They just don't think they're gonna get caught. God damn it. Like, I don't know what's taking so long to stop them. It's almost like there is no higher up, smarter thing. That sucks. 11:49 a.m.